Alright, hello everyone. Hello. I am back with another awesome cross-stitching video from me. And things look different. What is this? It's a quilt. It's a quilt my friend made me when I was in high school. And I was noticing in some of the other videos I was recording that my lighting looked atrocious. So, like, in terms of like the auto correction whenever I move and stuff. And I think it's because my background was black. So I'm testing it with a lighter background to see if that fixes it. So hopefully it does. I guess we'll see when I edit it. But anyway, I am cross stitching this piece again when winter wanes. We've made like no progress, but today I want to make some. So let's get to it. Okay, so we are still working on these plus signs, right? Yes. I think we would be able to finish up this section today, I hope, because there isn't too much left to do of this blue, and then we can move on to something else finally. Let me just check what row I'm on. We're here, right? I always have trouble remembering where we last were when I'm coming back to a project after a while. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's right. So let's just go across this row. I hope you all are having a wonderful whatever day I upload this. Put the day here. um because I've been in the hobbit. I've been in the hobby of recording a video and then just literally letting it sit on my computer for like 2 weeks before I edit it because I'm lazy. So I'm trying to get out of that. um but so yeah, it will still be March when I upload this, surely. So happy March. um I've been having a rough one. As usual. I guess it's less rough than it has been, but I did get an awesome colonoscopy recently, which is always fun. Um, and I have 4 ulcers. 4 of them. Isn't that exciting? Don't I live such a thrilling life? Um, yeah, and they might be cancer, but hopefully not, because I have enough issues. I just realized what? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. I was like, this is out and this is in. That doesn't, but we're over here. We're not over there. Whoo! I'm all over the place. For this one, it's just one out. Okay. Yeah, I don't get pericarditis. It fucks your whole life up. The good news is, though, is that I might actually finally be able to go on the med I've been trying to go on for literally since December. I've been begging my doctor to prescribe this, and I think it might finally be happening. So hopefully I will be able to start being able to sleep again and exciting stuff like that. Because it has not been fun. It has really not been fun. And now I'm coming up on what? How many? It's been so fucking long. It's going to be nearly half a year that I'm going to be dealing with this, and I still haven't gotten a medication that actually works and doesn't like destroy my body in the process of working. So we'll see. But even though I'm a winter person, I am kind of liking that the weather is warming up. Uh well, warming up as in it's like in the 30s. To be honest right now. But when it's in the 40s, I'm like, "Wow, it's spring. It's so nice and warm." Um but I guess I've just been enjoying going out without wearing a giant jacket. Um and like snow boots. But yeah. I'm upstate New York right now, so a big truck or something just passed. So we don't really get spring up here. It's sort of is just winter until it is summer. But I'm enjoying warmer winter. Slightly warmer winter is okay for me. Is this the last of this thread? No, I want to get one more stitch in. It's so close. Okay, fine. I don't like that there's something got a little snagged here. I'll try to tie that off. At least it feels like I'm filming a bit more, which is good because I sort of stopped because I was dying. I cannot get this under the stitch. Okay. So, if you didn't see or if you don't care, I did a Junjo. Well, it was not Junjo, it was some Nakamura Shingiku collection stuff in my last video, which was fun because I love my collection. And I'm gonna do another one of those probably after I upload this. Because I have some other stuff I want to show off too. So exciting. I'm so freaking productive. I'm making so many videos. I'll keep doing these cross-stitching ones too though, because that's what I wanted to do mainly. But it is interesting because literally if I make a video on everything, anything else, it seems to get more views. I actually got a lot of views on the doll one, which I was kind of surprised by. Well, not a lot. I think I have like 200. Um, but I guess if you make videos about things people are actually interested in, they'll watch them. Like on my like fan editing account, I get like so many more views. It's kind of embarrassing. Because it's like, damn, I really am just putting all of this time into these cross-stitching videos and one person watches them. But you know what? That's okay because I'm literally just doing it for me. This honestly kind of just feels like a video diary type situation. Like I'm good luck Charlieing myself. Um, and you know what? If that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. Did I fuck something up? Oh, I did. But now we are on the last row of this. Should I? This is supposed to be out one. I'm very neurotic about using the least amount of thread possible, even if it's like literally one stitch less. Like I've undid like entire sections just so I could save like one stitch of thread because I'm a weirdo. Uno, due, tre. Okay. Yeah, and this goes out to the same place. But yeah, my energy is actually somewhat recovered. Like I've been able to write a lot recently, which is nice. Um, and I've been able to walk some days, which is not a lot, but it's more than I was doing before because I could not do anything that would get my heart rate up. So I've been trying to walk for like, maybe 20 minutes on my treadmill, or outside or wherever. But it's still like if I overdo it, it's really bad, especially since I'm not on my long COVID meds right now because I can't take them because they'll raise my heart rate. Um, but again, hopefully when I start this new bed, I can just go back to being a normal person because I just want to drink a cup of tea and get high and go for a walk and like go to sleep at night, which are not really big asks, I think. Um, because like, yeah, I walked to CVS, I think, and it's like sort of like a 30-minute walk and then a 30-minute walk back from where I am right now. And that is hard. That is a lot right now. And I can't really sleep or relax after I exert myself like that, so it's not been fun. But I'm enjoying walking. I do like the act of walking. It just is not good for me at all right now, which is sad. But anyway, we are almost at the end of this row. Also, so help me God, I will finish the bookmark that I literally already have done. I just have to like literally stitch the end of it, and then that's it. I will finish that, and then I will work on making an Etsy something or like I don't know, somewhere to sell patterns because I've literally been procrastinating that for like, again, 6 months or so. And it's literally already like done. I just need to do the last step of it. So I will do that. I'm holding myself accountable right now. Naomi, when you're editing this, just stop editing it and take care of the bookmark because you keep putting it off. It's just that I don't really like sewing. So I don't want to sew the bookmark because it's annoying. Um, and I'm sure you could just glue it together instead, but that doesn't feel right to me. I need to be a perfectionist. Also, now that I'm looking at this, do I need to move my hoop? Because we are going more in this direction, and uh, I don't know why I centered this when it is literally the corner of the page. So I might readjust my hoop in a second just so it's not going into the edge. Or I might not. I think it might be okay for now, but later I will. And this section is almost done. I'm realizing I don't really have much to say today. Not much has happened. It's kind of just been chilling. Okay, section is done. Yay! So now we're moving over here. I just want to figure out a game plan. So I already did this, right? Maybe I could just, yeah, and I could do this section over here too. I would just have to count. Should I do that? Let's take a look. Sometimes I get nervous when I have to like count more than like 3 stitches because I'm like I'm gonna screw this up. Let me just see how far across that goes. Okay, so it's just another little section here, another it would kind of go all the way across the edge. I could just do the entire bottom right now and then be done with that color. Ah, I kind of want to move on to a different color though. I don't know. Uh, I might just do it. I kind of like to, like, if I can, just finish all of one color that's on a page at once. It feels somewhat satisfactory to me. It's not the right word. Satisfying, satisfactory. Um, all right, and this is one across. Yeah. Okay, so then if I'm gonna keep going over here, I might just. Okay, I think I'm going to go up here and then across and then do this last line across and then jump to. Oh, wait, but this is indented one. Okay, I'll do this row first and then do that with the next row. Look at me, strategist. You know what? What if I. This is a test. I'm going to see if you get ASMR if I put my mic up close to it. Because that might. Like, can you even. Ooh, that kind of sounds. I was going to say that sounds nice in my headphones. I'm not sure if it's actually coming through though. What I'm doing is I'm like raking my needle against the back of it. I don't know. You know what? That might be a next time thing. Because I am quite kind of curious if I like put a mic on my embroidery hoop, if that would be nice. Because then you could hear the stitching sounds, which is also nice sounding. Probably a lot more enjoyable than my voice. Okay, wait, I did not even count how much this is. 10, 11. Okay. These are 10 boxes, right? Yeah. I'm just bullshitting now. And I did not count how many I've done so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 7, 8, 9, and 10 and 11. I feel like I'm the Tootsie Pop owl. It is interesting that it's called counted cross stitch when counting is like minimally involved unless you're like starting something. Uh, because you can kind of just go off the picture or the pattern once you get the hang of it. Well, I guess that is the one defining feature. The one defining feature between counted cross stitch and like printed cross stitch. I've actually never done one where like the pattern is printed on the Ida cloth or whatever you're embroidering on. Actually, I've done one of those before, but it was more of an embroidery thing than a cross stitch thing. It was for my dad for Christmas. I think I made like a little chicken embroidery thing on an apron. And that did have some cross stitching, but it wasn't like on Ida cloth. It was just on an apron. uh, I don't know if you saw that. Some card passed by and it like shot a bunch of light through my apartment somehow. That was weird. Dun, dun, dun. All right, first row done. And then I'm going to skip all the way up to the top of this section. And I'm running out of thread already. They do give you pretty short cuts of thread with this. The other kit that I'm working on right now has like really long thread. Like, and if you're doing what is that called when it's like two colors at the same time? Is it tweeting? It's not right. Tweeting is something else. It might be that though. It's whatever. But since I'm not able to just sort of double over the thread with those, it is so long. And it takes like an hour or so to get through just one thing of thread. All right, am I paying attention to anything I'm doing? No. Uh, uh, wait. Okay, so this next one is indented, and then it lines. Wait, what? Okay. Uno, due, tre. Okay, maybe counting is needed sometimes. I have no clue what's going on. Yeah, because there's only one thing of the gap, and then this is where it connects. Okay. Hey, caramba. I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no clue. And then this is about to be done. All right. I've been doing a lot of reading recently, actually. Oh wait, where'd my thread go? Um, I've been reading this like horror thriller book that's called In the Miso Soup. I'm doing a book club with some of my awesome friends. Um, and it is strange. There's a lot of gore. There's a lot of gore like all of a sudden after no gore for like the first. Well, I don't want to spoil it. I have trouble talking about I feel like especially books and like TV because it's like if there's anything like cool, I'm like, well, I don't want to tell you ahead of time. You should just experience it on your own so you get the full. I don't want to like spoil your experience by telling you what I like. Uh This is why I'm not a reviewer of anything. This is why that's the path I did not take because I like to keep secrets about everything I like. I'm just skipping up to the top of this so I can just go down from there instead of keep going up from where I was. It's not that far off anyway. My other project also has like a humongous hoop, so it kind of feels nice to work on this one instead because it's a lot smaller. It's a lot more manageable. I can actually like fit my hands around it. But yeah, I think we can finish this section today. It's not too much. I think I've already been recording for 30 minutes though, so maybe not. Cross stitch takes too fucking long, man. Um, oh yeah, I can't remember. I guess I did, yeah. I think last time I was talking about buying a new phone, and I finally did buy a new phone. And I'm like, wow, time to film with this. And the phone attachment thing that came with my whatever this is, camera stand thing does not fit my phone. It's like very close to, but it does not. And my phone isn't especially wide. So I'm like, this is kind of goofy. Ah, wait, what am I doing? I'm not thinking again. I need to shut up and focus. At least this isn't too far off. Again, like I wasn't even doing anything wrong, but I just prefer to keep everything neat. Okay, across. And then I'm going, wait, that's not even right. Jesus. This is just a nub out in the middle of nowhere. And then I'm going across for 2 stitches, right? And then I go up again. Yeah. Everything I do is wrong. Yeah, so I'm like, should I get a new attachment thing so I can try to film with my phone? Because I know my phone has a better camera than this thing. But I don't really want to spend money right now because I still don't have a job. Um, I mean, somehow I'm interviewing for 3 places right now, so hopefully one of them will give me a job and then I can have some amount of income. Uh, that'd be nice. But I don't know. I've learned to not have hope anymore. After being rejected the first 600 times, I don't expect them to give me a job ever. Um, yeah, actually, I think I'm probably at 700 applications right now, which is scary. Such a waste of time, right, guys? Such a total and complete waste of my time. 700 applications. Yeah, because I'm at the point where I'm applying for like probably 5 jobs a day, like nearly every day. Uh, and nothing. Still no job after over 2 years of doing this, right? Oh, that's so depressing. No, wait, no, it's not over 2 years. It's over a year though. It's like a year and a half right now. Oh, I hate it. Mhm. It sucks because everyone else I worked with was able to get a job already. And I'm like, damn, am I just like that unhireable compared to everyone else I know? I don't know. I'm assuming it's just my bad luck. But yeah, there's a gap here, so I'm just gonna take care of the rest of this row on the next line. But yeah, everyone leave a extensive prayer in the comment section begging my hopefully future employers to employ me. Because if they don't, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. I don't know. I kind of feel hopeful about one of them though, because they seem to actually like me, but so did all the other places, and they never hired me. All right, and then this is going, yeah, and then we're gonna do the top of this. Yeah, we might finish this. You know what? Okay. I will stop when this is finished. How about that? It's like it's doubled in size in one video. Um, and then I don't know. Yeah, maybe next time if the ASMR audio sounds okay, I might just do a no talking one or a partial no talking. Cause I don't have much to say. Unless like I try to live stream these and then I could talk to people, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone would want to listen to me. Probably not. Yeah, and then I'm going up. And then it's 5 across and then 3 on top of this. I'm just gonna skip to the top. Yeah, it looks right. I hope this is in frame also. I think I decided that it looks better if it's more zoomed in. So, but that makes it a bit hard to figure out where the frame is. I need to get a viewfinder. I need to get my gay little camera on my phone figured out, and I need to get a viewfinder when I have money. When I have a job, I will do all of these things, as I've been saying for a year. Actually, I haven't been unemployed for a year yet. It's not that bad yet. My people I'm interviewing for still go, oh yeah, she was employed somewhat recently. That isn't too bad. There we go. Alrighty. I grabbed more water because I ran out. Frown. All right, 5. Now we go back down or across, and then the next row is another one out. Okay. Oh yeah, but I've been reading a lot. That's one of the books I'm reading. I'm also reading what is it called? I think it's The Most Fun We Ever Had by Claire Lombardo. And I'm like 30 pages in, and I can't tell if I really like it or I feel like really meh about it. I think it's one of those where time will tell because it's interesting character work, but I keep getting confused. I'm not sure if it's because I'm not paying enough attention or if if it's just that things are not really being explained well. I have a feeling it is the latter because I am paying attention to it. But sometimes when you read something and you don't get it right away, you're like, do I just need to reread this entire page? And then I do, and then I still don't get it. And I'm like, okay, so this is not my fault, I think. Oh, also, ding, 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 ding. I painted my nails. I mean, I always do, but I like this. It has like little flower sparkles on it. I've been getting back into the habit since I'm trying to get back into the habit of filming as well. So I'm doing both. Why can't I? There we go. All right. And then we just have 2 more rows to go. And then I might just count to where this next spot is and maybe wrap up there. Mhm. also, I feel like I mentioned this before, because I've been watching a lot of videos of people doing journaling stuff. Um, and I do journaling stuff sort of. I mostly do like very messy planning. And I do have a 5-year journal. Um, I don't know. Would that be in any would anyone be interested in looking at it? I have a very like functional planner. It is not pretty. And it's also not like full. It's sort of like empty and I use it to plan things when I really need to remember to do something or whatever. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have an interview tomorrow. I forgot. Uh, oh, and I got reached out for an interview for a fake job yesterday. So that hadn't happened in a while. That was exciting. The scammers are really stepping up their game because this time it came from something that looked like a legit email. So I responded to it and they were like, so we don't do a traditional interview process. We're just gonna have you fill out this questionnaire and then we'll let you know if you're hired. I'm like, okay, so you're scamming me. Because every single time I've gotten a request like that, it has been a scam. Um, so I emailed the company about it and they were like, oh, thanks for letting us know. Just give us your application stuff and I'll send it right over to our recruiter that is an actual recruiter. Because they were hiring for this position as well, except for like it just the email came from a scammer. I guess it was like from a scam job listing of a legit job. So they're stepping up their game. Watch out. All right. One more thread. Yeah, and you know what? If I try to stream this, I feel like it would make more sense if I tried to do it on my phone. Actually, no. Or maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I would set this camera up so it's live. Um, because the battery runs out pretty quickly, and I don't know if I like plug it into my computer and stream from my computer if that would keep the battery up. I don't know. Where should I start from? I might just keep going from over here. Yeah, because that's another thing I've been saying I'm gonna do forever and I haven't done it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll test the ASMR thing next time, and if that sounds good, I'll stream the ASMR thing with minimal commentary. How about that? And you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, speaking of trying to use as little thread as possible, I just make it so there's the tiniest little tail for the starting stitch. So I have as much thread as possible, which then I have to like redo it 1,000 times because I make it too short and then it comes undone, etc., etc. I never learn. You know what? I'm kind of happy with the progress on this so far because I feel like I only have like 3 videos of me actually stitching and we have this whole covering the entirety of it, this whole corner done, which is pretty good, I think. I've definitely been slower. I've definitely been slower before. Yeah, yeah, that's as far as it goes. Hmm. You know what? We'll do more test ASMR. This is like a trial video. I don't know where to put a mic where I don't bump into it. I don't really have a small mic. Did that feel relaxing? Are you relaxed? Are you calm? Do you feel good? Are you getting tingles? I'm gonna like edit this footage and there is gonna be zero audio on that point. I don't know why my audio records like really quietly, and then I have to turn it up in post so it isn't like super quiet because I have it set to all the way up in my mic settings, so I don't know. It's just weird. Um, I don't know, that could be cute though. It sounded nice to me. I like how it sounds when you pull the thread through the hole. Ye old hole. But we're almost done with this row. And then I guess I'll adjust the hoop and then do the first stitch on the next section. And I will call it quits for today. And then do some other useless bullshit. Like maybe applying for a job. Yuck. Um, Also, Gel podcast may be coming soon. I wanted to do it today, but I think they're asleep because I called them earlier and they didn't pick up, and then still haven't texted me back. So I didn't want to let my manicure go to waste. I have to film something, but that should be soon because we have everything set up for it at least. It's just a matter of logistics. Something screwed up here. 1 second. Okay, whatever. Um, so keep a lookout for that. I don't know if I'm going to post it on this channel or make a new. Wow, why? Okay, let me just pull that little tiny nub of thread through the other side because it's annoying me. Okay, I think I got it. Unfortunately, I think it let some stitch go, so I have to pull it under this. And then that should be okay. Okay, almost there. Mm, I really am just not talking today. I'm locked in. I'm going to finish this. Okay, okay, okay. Almost there. Almost there. And da, 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 da. Drum roll, please. Are you drumming? Put a drum roll sound effect in, and now make a simple crash. Look at that. Done. Okay. So now we have to go over here. So I'm going to finagle. Is that the right word? I'm going to fiddle with the hoop. BRB. Okay. So I got a little schmutz on here from, I think, probably just residue from the hoop or something. But the good thing is it will be covered up with thread. um, and I need to tie up this whole mess so it doesn't get in the way. Tied up. Nice. I don't like how this like edge is untied over here, but I think it'll be okay. So now I'm going to change how this is folded so I can see. Um, and we'll do one of these. I can see how bad I am at folding paper. I used to be like really, really bad. That was one of my worst of the dexterity issues was folding paper in like a way that wasn't completely cockeyed. Okay. That should be good. See, it's still not the best, but it'll work. That's actually pretty impressive for me. It is somewhat actually folded in half. Okay, how many is this? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Huh? It is fine. Okay, I'm bad at counting. So, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And let me just triple and double and quadruple check this. Okay, it's good. So here's our starting point. I might just actually, let me start this a little bit so I know where I am. I'm just going to do this first vertical column. No, why would I do that? Yeah, no, that's gross. I'm just going to go down a notch. And then this is where our starting point will be the next time. And we'll finish up this, and this, and this. And who knows, we might be done with this color. Maybe that should be the goal. I'll finish up the color, and you can finally look at something else that isn't this. But I'll call it quits for today. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of March because I will upload this in March. It will still be March. It will still be March. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.